Woody Woody. Alright, we're back with the Maverick Texas Mustangs. Facing off against the CPU Los Angeles LA Tigers.
The sun starts to set. We're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between our visitors and these guys defending their home turf. Leading the visiting sideline, as always, their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. On the home sideline, here is their head coach. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Down. Ready. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. We'll cobble together a yard there. Play brought to an end by Jordan Whitehead.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Okay. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from the 37.
Ready. 53. Set.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Throwing, it's Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
I didn't even see that guy in that logo.
Well, we all know this is
blended in.
Proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, kid. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
First and 10 now from the 46. May will throw to get us started here. Into traffic, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. May now on third down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's May, third and goal. Drops back. Needs an open man.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Reed now to kick this one away.
A bad pass on my part, man. Right in the middle of the field.
Wilson with the return here. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 47-yard line.
Get the fullback involved here. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over.
Here we go.
Over.
Throwing his love on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Here we go. Set.
From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Ready. Yellow, ready.
First carry of the game here for the rookie from Stanford. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To the air with Love. That one connects. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession.
Ready.
They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal.
Set. Go.
Pacheco, and he runs it across. Touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys take a 4-point lead.
Yep.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Offense to the line. Here we go. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Off the play action, May. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Oh, that was a double pass.
Plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Third and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup. That offense. Third and extra long is a great time to blitz.
How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing good.
The ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The visitors are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this.
Oh my goodness.
And it's intercepted. That is Jalen Walker. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best
I don't know why he was
playing
flipped
today
around.
have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's May. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives him the first. They give up the gut to Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
May now to throw on third. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
A 43-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Wilson with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Now this offense ready to head back out. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set.
Let's go now. Cut.
First down throw. Here's Love. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm, is going to find a way to win this game.
Finds him over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Love. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Set. Blue 32. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go. Set.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready. Black 95. Set.
Love to throw again. And screen here to Blue. Pushing for the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing again. Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. And he's got his man. Touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the second quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Montgomery. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down and
To the air on 3rd and long. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. And he even 10-yard gain on the play.
Cornerback,
And
or I mean,
that'll set 'em up with a fresh set of
linebacker
downs.
messed up on a
So fresh set of
wide
downs now
receiver.
from the 39. May on 1st and 10. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Second down now, 7 to go. Running back sent in motion. Operating from the gun. Here's May. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
10 black. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. He's got it over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Second down now. They need 7.
Come on, set, hut.
Love from the gun. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Down. 50, green. Set.
From the red zone now. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Look at this. They did
That's
not
when you
block.
chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target.
Some blitz. Man, I'll tell you, CPU is a master blitzer.
Altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay, ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Once more, it's Love. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. Trying to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. All right, they're out in sets. Here we go, 1st and 10. Run from Montgomery to start the half. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running on second with Montgomery. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Right, here we go, throw it.
May now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Higgins makes the catch. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
It's fielded at the 14. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now this offense getting set to work here. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here.
Yellow, 43, hut.
Blue here from the pistol. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down.
A modest gain on the counter. A good recovery there from the front 7, Kate. They bought the fake initially, but adjusted just in time to limit the damage headed the other direction.
Why does he keep turning?
And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem
I don't
is this
think I realized it
defense
said
has just
PAB.
been relentless.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Look at that power. Deep left side. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Wow.
The offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He gets it on the design keeper. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
May off the play fake. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still first down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running back motions right. May now from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
That's caught by Montgomery. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's a 3rd now. He's knocked through the uprights. 3 at a time's not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they got to start running them out for some PATs.
I keep giving them a chance.
Wilson with the return
All
here.
interceptions.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. This offense making its way back out now. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And that'll bring up 2nd
Can we
down.
commit the CPU for FPR break? Man, blitz and fools, bro.
From the pistol, here's Love. Hits him on the in route. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him.
Come on, set. Ready?
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Down.
They're playing double coverage.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And that brings up 4th and long. So here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Here comes their offense out again. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
Hits his running back. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And this one is launched downfield. And it is incomplete. Win big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. This offense ready to get going again now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11.
Goodness, I bet the CPU is blitz probably at least 80%.
Precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Insane, man. Every play, all that blitz.
The middle to Pacheco. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
Another blitz.
Even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Love hustling everybody to the line.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Here's Love to throw. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good.
Oh.
And these guys lead by 15 now.
24. Our home team, 9. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. These guys making a 3-score game in the 4th. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. Kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys grow the lead now to 22 points.
Well, it wasn't too long ago that the CPU was only a touchdown away from tying it up, basically. So.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Back out runs their offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. May now on 3rd down. Left side, and it's intercepted. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. 50 seconds.
They'll run Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Okay, ready?
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set.
Up the middle, Blue. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. 33. Set.
Blue again. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The offense getting set to go. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
To the air on 1st down, May. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He finds Brown right side. And he'll get it up to the 27. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Motion him out of the backfield. May now to throw on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield.
How did he get that? Oh my goodness.
Opposing 43. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down, May. Montgomery hauls this one in. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
He's got it over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air yet again. May. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys making the scoreboard look a touch better. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And these guys make it an 18-point game.
Our home team, 16.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ready.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's ready.
Now a give to Garindo. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that means first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this isn't just anyone in Oak Form. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.
I can't believe I threw 3 interceptions, man. It's crazy. All right, Maverick gets the first win. So, Mustangs of Maverick, Texas. All right, thanks for watching. I don't know who tuned in, but appreciate you. Hope you have a good one. Laters.